Hi beautifuls, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, my hair is a mess. I've been outside shopping for, like for groceries and stuff, but my ponytail is a lot thicker. I do have to use quite a few hair grips now because my hair, the back of my hair and most of the side fits at the back of my head now. I just have, that odd little, can you say roughly how long my hair is? I have that odd little strand which is at the front. Roughly that is the shortest bit. It has a lot to go with. Now this video is going to be about my 5 months on estrogen. Whoops. As you guys can tell, roughly my hair has no conditioner in it. It's extremely frizzy, and because the wind's got to it, with it and stuff, my hair's tangling very easily. So I'm just finger detangling. The dose I am on is 2 milligrams estrol lactate, if I'm pronouncing that right. I've been on that for around about 3 months, almost 3 months. I'm on my 6-month dose right now as we speak. They always say there's a reason why you don't brush curly hair, because it becomes a frizz ball. And as you guys can see, because the wind's got to it as well, and there was a pin in it of my hair, it's like all tangled and everything. Now, this is what my hair looks like when it's brushed out. This is the front section I'm on about. It's just these little bits at the front. Just this one section, as the rest of my sides are right here, and these are all the way down here. So my hair's coming along. And I tend to lose quite a bit of hair when I brush my hair, which is not something you're supposed to do when you have curly hair, obviously. But this is what's happening. Yeah, I take 2 milligrams of estrol lactate. I have my gender clinic appointment on the 4th of next month, which is next week. I think it's on the Tuesday. I'll just check. And it's going to be a video call or a phone call. Yeah, it's on Tuesday next week. Right, the things that I've noticed since being 5 months on estrogen is my nose has gotten a lot slimmer. If I just do this, my nose is a lot more slimmer than it used to be. Oi! And it's a lot less bulky at the sides. It's actually gone very small at the sides. As for my cheeks, it's just a tad bit more fat in each now. Can you see? One's still more puffy than the other. my face is completely rounded. Obviously, I'll talk about my facial hair in a minute. But it is completely round now, and I don't really have much fat at the sides around my face anymore. Also, my facial hair, believe it or not, this is 4 or 5 days worth of growth. It takes a while to grow back now. I've also noticed, because I've stopped taking the St. Tropica hair growth vitamins, that my hairline is still filling out, and not a lot since taking them. But the thing is, I am going to be doing them again. But I do have a bit of breakage in between my parting, as well as new growth, and at the sides. I'm just going to combine this video. I have slight bits of breakage at the back, at the sides of my hair. Now, this is very common for someone with my kind of texture. My hair is, I think it's medium to thick coarse hair. I think it's mostly medium. It's also very curly. Can you guys see I have my hair curling in all kinds of places, like here. I know it looks dead frizzy, which it is because I brushed it out, but I'm trying to figure out where. I have all these S shapes. That's in, there we go. Can you see? I have a lot of kinks and curls in my hair. And that's all over. I'm due a protein treatment on this, I think it's the 17th. But I'm trying to cram as much as I can in the video. There's that. My hips and my bum has gotten bigger, and my breasts have developed. Now, if you guys remember me talking to Yo! Bobs! Rude much. Can I finish the video now? This is what we get every time, look. If you're wondering what this is, this lining right here, this is where she had her operation. Otherwise we would have lost you, wouldn't we? Yeah, my mattress is very high because I have a new one underneath. My butt and my hips are more wide out, and I can tell because when I wear my jeans, which I am today, it feels a lot more tighter around the hips and around the butt. Breast growth, they've grown a lot. I've noticed that one's this side, this one right here, is more developed than this one. I don't know if that's normal, especially around about 5 months. But they are pointing out like this. Well, they're pointing outwards like that. Can't they? And not a lot. I'm going to see if I can show you my hips and my butt without showing too much. So I'm just going to take this top off for a minute. I'll show you. I'll turn you guys for a minute. I'll see if I can get a good thing of fashion underwear. Right, this is my stomach, please forgive. But I know it doesn't look like my hips have grown, but they have. Can you guys see? Right, there's that. My hips have grown, the camera's not showing the angles proper, but it's kind of a bit difficult when you're in such a small space and the lighting's not sufficient, especially when it's natural lighting. My hips and my butt have curved, and as you guys can see from just this angle, you can see how much my breasts have grown, because you can see the underlining from here. This is also where I got sunburnt, but if I do this, you guys can see right here there's a lot of tissue right here, and then when I do this one I can properly feel the tissue being right there, so I wouldn't have a problem using a push-up bra now. But my breasts have developed a lot, and there's that, like I said, as well. God, the problem when humidity gets all of your hair, it's horrible. Start hyping yourself up then. Let me put my t-shirt back on. I can't say that I've noticed, you know, like body hair roughly changing and stuff, and that it does tend to grow back a little bit slower. I won't say it's dramatically slower, roughly, but it's made a bit of a difference. I'm a lot happier, roughly, knowing basically that it's going pretty good. Now, changes that I'm going to be doing for the future, I'm still on about seeking out a professional for my hair. I'm wanting, as you guys can see, my hair has grown out quite a bit. I'm on about having baby lights put in my whole head. I'm on about having baby lights put in through my whole head. I'm doing another protein treatment, and as you guys can see, I have quite a few bits that are just becoming kind of like an S shape in my hair. Yes, I'm dealing with frizz at the moment because all I've done is used a leave-in conditioner and I've just shampooed. That's why my hair is very tangly. Roughly the wind's got to it and everything. But new product to load, roughly, it is silicone free, and it's the Garnier Ultimate Blends, and this is a leave-in conditioner. These are on offer at the moment, but I have new products, new hair care products. Roughly, I have the Coconut Curling Cream by Cantu. This I used to use years ago. Roughly, the only thing I don't like is the fact it's sulfate free, silicone free and all that, but no harsh stuff in this. But thing is, they've taken it off the labelling. I don't get why companies do that, but people say it smells like pina colada. And Cantu also brought a line of no crunch, no flakes, styling gel. Roughly, I've used this, but I think I used a bit too much, because people say that this one, which is the honey one, there's no alcohols or any bad stuff in this. They say that it doesn't have a strong hold. It does have a very good strong hold. In fact, it's unreal how much of a hold it has. So that's a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing with how strong the hold is, especially for someone like me where the hair is transitioning from curly, because as you guys can see, when I just leave my hair like this, I have bits that are curlier than some bits, and it turns into a frizz ball if it's not tamed down. The colour I'm very pleased with. I managed to get it to a good blonde. I trimmed my hair again and that lot, so my hair is very healthy. The ends, which the reason I did it is because the ends of my hair, they were just looking a little bit limp, and I was like, you know what, well, fair, just sort my hair out. It didn't need it, but I felt like I needed it with it a good trim, so I cut off less. I think it was 1/4 of an inch, maybe even less, because my hair didn't need it. But my hair is so soft just from doing that. Now it's a bit dry at the moment, for one, because my hair, the wind's got to it, so it's a complete frizz ball. But my hair is really long now. If I just do this, can you guys see my hair is down to here? Then if I grab a side piece from the bottom, no, that's not freaking right, here we go, here's a long piece. It is officially down to round about my shoulders. I still have a long ways to go, but I have these little short pieces, you know, at the top that have a while to grow. But hopefully on my next treatment my hair will be a lot more curly and a lot more defined. Anyway guys, I'm going to get going. That was my rant and about what's going to be happening with my hair. Like I said, I do have a little bit of breakage in some areas, especially the sides. It's these bits at the sides. Apparently it's very common for people with thick, coarse, medium textures that is actually in fact curler. I don't really have it on my hairline because I have all new growth coming in on my hairline. I have a little bit of breakage and new growth in my parting, but that's because I've been manipulating my hair and making it straight when it wasn't, and it obviously put strain on my hair because I've recently found out that thick, coarse, curly hair, roughly, is very vulnerable, so you have to be very careful, and I've not been careful. I've actually been very reckless and my hair paid for it, roughly, so I ended up with a bit of breakage, not on my actual hair, just at the sides and stuff of it. I don't know if that could be just new growth, because at the sides, right round about here, I do have bits of new growth, even here. Now my hair is light brown. I know it looks dark, it's not, it's light brown. I'm going to be getting baby lights. I'll either be getting it done by a professional, or I'll put the baby lights in the front myself, but I'm thinking more to get it professionally done. And instead of having my blonde fixed, which in my opinion doesn't really need fixing because I like how bright it is roughly, and I don't want to go any lighter, I'm just going to get them to do the roots. And I know roughly I went on a rant roughly about hairdressers and that, yeah, my hair's, of course, is damaged. I have admitted that, but it's not damaged that I wouldn't say it's not damaged that badly. Hopefully my hair is quite soft and I trim my hair a lot, so most of the damage roughly gets cut off. And I didn't agree with the fact that the hairdresser I went to says to me that my hair was damaged to the point roughly that I'd have to have what's called as a big chop, and I trimmed my hair the month before, so I didn't agree with that. And the damage I know I've done is to my curls. I've literally, in one sense, chucked the protein out the window that my hair naturally had, and I've literally got to replace that protein to get my curls back. I know my channel's a little bit all over the place at the moment, but we will have more witchcraft stuff and Wiccan hauls, and we will also have more videos on my curly hair journey. So stay tuned for that, and hormone updates, because that's where I want my channel to go. I want hormone updates, I want more Wiccan and witchy stuff, and I want you guys to follow me on my curly journey, which is reviving my curls, and hopefully trying to tame down the frizz ball that my hair currently is, because the humidity, which today in Nottingham it is raining and it is very windy, as you can tell. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.